Contest fest, but early work coming in from that Esky side. Immediately, Envoy's trying to flip these spawns for that P2.
Yeah, you've also noticed Envoy as well tries to make his way through the back. So not only are the Mutineers holding well from the front, they instantly shut down the flank probabilities that OpTic were looking to try and make happen. So well started off here from the Mutineers, and specifically Neptune. One of the best rookies so far throughout the year. One guy that we're constantly looking at, a player who can be kind of that second in charge.
I have your slide out.
Could be red, could be red.
Come around, slide.
Wait, no, two pillar.
Watch out, we can fuck Dashy. We can fuck Dashy on the bus. Other guys, we can fuck.
They both one shot.
Other guys, one shot. No, he naded me. He's still pillar.
Let's get buzz.
Stay alive, right. Come here.
Safe and rest.
Bank with me.
Could be my gold window.
I spawn bink. I've
Flash the bank. Alright, flash the bus. Flash the bus. Gary, he's there.
I have red.
Scump is there.
Tell me when to climb.
Scump weak.
I'm about to climb.
Laying down. What's pillar mat. Team kill.
Last guy front pillar.
Pillar.
He's front hill and one hit hill. Hill in front.
I'm coming from right now. From one hill.
Two front, all three front. Bet. I'm gonna see if I can pinch this.
He's still in hill. Right side.
One's in gold. One shot gold. Scump is in our gold. Scump's in our gold.
Dill is right. He's pitching pillars. Okay. Take our time.
One's still rat. I'm challenging with you.
Can we go now?
You're rat. You hit rat. I'm nading.
Right, one shot rat. He's in gold. One shot in gold. Envoy.
I'm glove.
I'm watching bar.
I'm going right side bus.
Right side bus. Yo, he went to do.
Front as well. Front dead. One more bus. One more bus.
Nice, let's go, Bruno. I'm with you. One PSDs. Yeah. 100% Eskies. I'm about to shot his on. Right side, help me.
He nearly makes it 6. Awakening with 2, but of course, it is Envoy with the trade. Chicago can do no wrong, as that's Envoy with 3 to his name as well. 25 before we call this one a game, set, match for OpTic. And like we said, the Mutineers, they've just not been able to get anything going. Players looking different ways, different perspectives. No real answer.
Now they're on the street hill. This is where they can get back into this, depending on their setup. You cannot drop the first early kill and start off in the trading process at a man disadvantage, but that's going to be Scump, that's going to be Dashy, and also Formal jumps in the party. That's going to be 3 dead, 10 seconds away from closing out this map number 1.
Only a few seconds away. Can anybody from Florida break inside of the hill in time? Neptune for a quick contest, but he gets dropped right away. The trades favoring OpTic to start and favoring them to close. And how is that? The likelihood of walking away with this round starting to slip from their fingers, but Dashy realizes now's the time to make a play. Trying to take down Skies, does so with the pistol. That's going to be 2. Do they have the time to plant down the bomb? And they will. It's a successful plant, but Awakening, he takes down one, Formal hops off the bomb, and that will be a round for Mutineers. Take it, Dashy wins that. Neptune on the trade, 2 versus 2, and now Scump brings it to a 1v1.
Scump versus Awakening. 15 seconds left. Awakening's able to spot him, but the King goes huge. Able to clutch it up for OpTic and keep them into this game. 2 rounds now in a row for OpTic.
Search and destroy also.
He really has, man. He's been one of the most consistent players that we have in the entire CDL. But right there, that's going to be Dashy with the first blood. Havoc with the sticky nade. No one has given up anything. Envoy's trying to sneak up to the middle of the map. Neptune's in a great position, able to find him. But Scump immediately answers. Pretty sure that's Scump on a 5 spree, so he has the potential to pick up some streaks, but doesn't really matter if you don't win this round.
Without question, T2P in a position to clutch. Skies throwing the shoulder. Let's go ahead and get rid of that trophy and set up shop. Camp is set. I'm not sure OpTic are looking for anybody else to join alongside them to win from Formal. He gets traded. Now it's all on to Scump, but from top grannies we go. Awakening with some extra shots to put away this S&D.
Neptune and Havoc, though, find 2 of their own. So the progression is continuously going up at this 8 point.
On a map like Checkmate, doing all these attacks. That's going to be 3 down. So maybe somewhat of a lane found. Scump still hanging out for the backside, as he'll win a massive fight there versus Neptune. Awakening there to take him down. 2 players inside of the point, but it's Envoy with all 3. And that will be the round, an exclamation point here in round 3.
That's a huge round right there from OpTic, just winning your defense. Teammates trying to cross through the middle of the map to try to help him, to try to close out this 8 point. And Scump and Formal, T2P, they find 3. This can be beautiful. If OpTic can change this over, they can do it immediately. They can just get to this B point.
Yeah, Formal sitting now on 5 in a row. It was an 8-team streak there for Chicago that led toward that A objective going their way. They've got a few players toward the bottom wing with Formal sitting firmly toward the top side. Streaks very well could be in your future, and maybe even a loss. That is the final bullet. Takes down Awakening. 8 in a row for Matthew Piper, and that should be it. Put him to bed, get him off the map, says Formal. And that will be how we close it out. Formal on a 10 spree. As his name suggests, it's all business. Mutineers fall, and OpTic continue to remain inside the hill.
That was beautiful out of OpTic, man, especially Formal. He turns around and picks up that 3.
Okay!
Oh my God!
The chance began, and Envoy's only continuing to heat on up. 8 and 4 for him. Does he have some works for Neptune? You bet he does.
It was all about the startup. I said that P1 to P2 is everything, especially on a map like Apocalypse. That's going to be a clean 4. Envoy with the flank, able to find 2. So now you see what number 3 in Scump is doing. He's thinking big picture. He's already off the rotation. He was a huge one-on-one versus Awakening. Dashy finds a 2nd. Envoy with the 3rd. And all of Florida are starting to spawn out towards Temple. Dead, and now OpTic have flipped the spawns, spawning all of Florida towards back Temple. But when Formal puts up that deep, they're going to flip him right back.
Envoy drops off of the next rotation. 200 to 129. Mutineers have got to dig deep, down 70 points. What have they got up their sleeves? As that'll be 3, that'll be 4. And of course,
OpTic are spawning in the back. They take him down. They can focus everything on Tiki and front side. That's going to be 2. Scump goes huge with another 2 of his own. Clean 4 dead. OpTic can close it out on this one.
OpTic can close it out here. At least 10 seconds needed to contest if you are the Mutineers, if you want to try and stay alive in this game. But will they even have the opportunity to even see the hill is the question. 3 players trying to make their way in as Formal does get taken down. 5 seconds needed from OpTic Chicago. Mutineers, but the final few seconds is they will be able to get a few bit of seconds over at Turtle. It's 2:47 now left, 3 more points. Mutineers are gonna have to pull off a miracle. It feels like it's just a matter of time before this slaying train continues to roll on through. Neptune inside of the hill, it's all on to him as he gets traded out. It's Dashy, and that will be it. OpTic Chicago